Alright, here's me just talking about FLoEBot. It's a basic firefighting robot. FLoEBot basically means fire locator and extinguishing robot. So you see we have fire sensors here, which are basically infrared phototransistors. They're sensitive to infrared light. So whenever infrared light is detected, it will identify that as a flame. The only problem with this setup right now is the fact that it's also sensitive to sunlight, but for the present purposes, this is fine. Plan to upgrade later to a thermal pile. Thermal pile works based on heat, so it works kind of like a thermocouple. You got sonar sensors at the bottom, infrared sensors on the sides for obstacle detection. Lithium polymer battery at the bottom there. So fully integrated design. Designed this in Eagle. We have the power shield that does distributes power to everything. This is the pump output, power input, a current sensor. This is a 5-volt regulator from Recom. Basically, it's a low voltage dropout style of. It's better than the 7805. That's a motor driver from Pololu, and did a little modification using gates. The gates are at the bottom here, using basically AND gates and a hex inverter. And basically what that does is reduce the number of pins required to drive the robot from 6 pins, which is 2 for each motor and 1 PWM, from 6 pins to only 3. Since we need both motors to run at the same speed, we use 1 PWM pin to run both motors for speed, and 1 pin to drive each motor. Use the AND gate and the inverter, so you can get the 1 and 0 or the 0 and 1 depending on what the PWM is at any time. So this is the board is designed by me using Eagle CAD software, and took me some time, about maybe a week, to learn Eagle CAD. Just trial and error and figuring out things and looking at forums here and there. But once I got it. Still not perfect, but getting there. Made some mistakes with the ground plane, and ended up having half of the circuit board isolate the whole ground plane. So we ended up having a ground wire that just ran through a wire that was less than 8 mil. But we fixed that. So I have MOSFETs there. There's a PMP MOSFET for reverse voltage detection. You have 2 LEDs, one red, one green. That one turns on when you connect the voltage, the battery backwards, and the other one turns on when the voltage is connected correctly. Ribbon cables communicate between the main power board from here. Ribbon cable to a shield that was designed that plugs right into the Arduino Mega. Also allows me to plug in Bluetooth and to have a buzzer. Now the fire sensors connect by the same ribbon cable to the Arduino shield, and this ribbon cable connects the distance sensors to the board. And with that, I will turn on the robot and set it up to run. So just connect the battery. Now battery setup, I have a beep to signify the robot is ready to go. And from my Bluetooth tablet, I have a Nexus 7. But this will work with any Android device. and any device that supports terminal mode or a way to communicate with the Arduino. So I just have to connect. And see, my Bluetooth is already detected. Select that. Oops, battery turned off. I'm not sure what happened here. Okay, so let's see if it's connected. Okay, it's connected. So now I'm just going to show obstacle avoidance. If I press any buttons that have not been programmed, I get this thing on the screen. I press 4, which is what I use for navigation and for finding a fire. So 4, and the robot drives around avoiding obstacles. Okay, sorry about the focus. Obstacle avoidance. Alright. This is obstacle avoidance. And now I will try to light a flame and set it up to head for a flame. So right now it's just searching.